Today on the Independent Grind, we're going to talk about not letting another person's no stop you from starting a business or living your dream. I'll be right back. Yeah. Welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs to music and film. I'm your host, Dramatik. Man, today on the Independent Grind, man, we're going to talk about the people that tell you no, you can't do something, especially when starting a business. You have a dream or you have something you want to do or hustle. They'll tell you everything bad that can happen. They say you're not going to be able to do this. A lot of times people do that because it's something that they wouldn't do. It's something that might be a little risky for them. And so a lot of times when people tell you you can't do something, it's probably because they can't do it. Or they wouldn't try to do it and they think it's stupid or silly. But you have to believe in your vision. You have to believe in your dream and believe in yourself and work hard towards it. The reason I did this video because I want to bring up a couple companies that one told the other company no, they couldn't do something, or no, this won't work. And the company that got told no is up here, and the company that didn't want to join in or partner with this other company, they don't even exist anymore, you know. But I want to talk about, I know y'all probably heard back in the day a company called Blockbuster. Blockbuster started in 1985. They did good for the first couple years. Now, if you don't know what Blockbuster is, if somebody young, probably under 25 watching this video, Blockbuster was a place that you go and rent movies from. That was like a big exciting thing when we went to Blockbuster to rent movies. And I remember going with my kids, my wife and my kids when they were little. We used to go on Blockbuster to rent movies. They were still around when my kids were smaller. But what Blockbuster was, a movie rental place. It was one of the biggest in the world. You go in there and it was exciting to go on Blockbuster to see all the movies on the wall. They had a kids section, they had an action section, drama section, any kind of movie you could think of, and you can rent it, take it back, get you another one. And you pay however much the rental fee was. They started out with VCR tapes, and then eventually they moved to CDs. But the company was so big that in 1987, they were bought for $18.5 million. Okay? Then, in 5 years, they had 2,800 stores. They eventually had more than that, but in 5 years, it was 2,800 stores. So, if y'all not familiar with Viacom, that's a big media company. They bought Blockbuster for $8.4 billion. They doing good. This around 94. Come 97, a guy named Reed Hastings, if y'all don't believe me, y'all go back and check some of this stuff for yourself. He checked out a movie from Blockbuster. Blockbuster charged him $40 in late fees. When they did that, a light bulb went off in this man's head. He said, man, why are they charging me $40? He was mad. This is like 97. He had rented Apollo 13. So, what he did was started a company that we now know as Netflix. Are y'all following me? Netflix. I'm gonna get to the original point of the video in a minute. I just had to take y'all a back history about why I'm doing this video. He started a company called Netflix in 1997. Now Netflix was also a rental place, but with Netflix, how they operate was they rented movies through the mail. So you would order a DVD or whatever movie you want to watch, and they will send it to you in the mail. The only thing about it, you had to wait. For some people that were good, for some people that like, I'd rather go to Blockbuster. But the game was changing. So, you know, we got the internet out too at this time. But the movie streaming hadn't really caught on yet. This is like 97. So Netflix went to Blockbuster because Blockbuster still was the leader in this. And Netflix was just like, you know, we want to partner with you to, this ain't exactly word for word, but what they wanted to do was partner with Blockbuster to give them a mail subscription service where they tell Blockbuster, hey, rent the movies out online for the people and they can just bring them back to the Blockbuster store and we'll partner with you and do that. they might have laughed him out the office or whatever, but however, the partnership never worked. They said, no, that won't work. Y'all don't understand this and blah, blah, blah. So guess what? Netflix kept on doing their thing. And as Netflix got even with Blockbuster and started going up, Blockbuster started going down a little bit. Now Netflix had a period of time where they went down, but they started coming up. And so they started doing a subscription service where you can get the movies, you can rent so many movies for a certain price and they'll be sent to your house, which was a little better than Blockbuster if you want to save a little money, because Blockbuster you had to pay per movie, and with Blockbuster you had to go down to the store. Now if you wanted to pay cheaper and just wait on the mail, you go with Netflix. So after a while, that started being the more sensible outcome for Netflix, because guess what? Blockbuster at this time had about 9,000 stores. So they had to pay 9,000, they had to keep up with 9,000 buildings worth of employees all over America. Netflix just shipping, I think Netflix might have had, I can't remember the exact amount, but they had probably less than 100 shipping centers. So that's less inventory they have to pay and keep up with. So eventually, maybe a decade ago, Netflix is what we know of as now, where they would do the subscription service and you just watch whatever you want to watch on their platform. You don't have to go to a movie rental place. And then also Redbox, you got Redbox that started doing the movies for a lot cheaper, and Blockbuster tried to get in the mail service. It didn't work long. They tried to have the little kiosk. I remember a little Blockbuster kiosk too, where you could just put your money in and see what movie you want to get, but that didn't last because Netflix was already taking off in the mailing game, and then they started doing the subscription where you pay and you could watch it digital. Blockbuster didn't do that. They thought it wasn't gonna work. So that's the whole purpose of this video, is saying don't let nobody tell you no, this not gonna work. If you believe in it, you have the vision for it, you keep doing it. Because if Netflix would have listened to Blockbuster and just gave up and said, you know what, well, they Blockbuster, we can't compete with them, they've been in the game longer than us, they wouldn't be the giants that they are now, billions of dollars later. And where is Blockbuster? They went bankrupt in 2010, and they may still have a few locations, because some people just kind of like that. I think last I heard they had about 12 locations, and most of them was in Alaska. You know, but Netflix is running the game. But if they would have listened to Blockbuster tell them no, then they wouldn't be who they are. So when I come back, I'm gonna give y'all some more examples of some more companies and people that got told no, but they still made it and prevailed. You can't listen to everybody that tell you don't do something, because you never know what may work for you. I'll be right back. Yeah.
My mama taking care of everybody and she ain't even in the best health. I told my mama just sit down, stop worrying about everybody else. I guess cause we family, everybody want me to work for free. But when I go to them white folks, they'll say just pay my fee. And I can give hook up after hook up, and they still crying. Tell them my bills due, my kids need food, and they still whine. I guess I ain't supposed to be talking about this in the presence of company, but the people say that they down for me, they don't even come and support me.
Yo man, I'm back, man. Like I was saying, man, you can't listen to everybody telling you no. You know, this not gonna work, that not gonna work. Just try it. See, I'm the type of person, even if something don't work this way, well, okay, I didn't do it right this way. Let me learn from somebody else that did it and made a mistake, or learn from my mistake. I'm gonna try it this way next time. I'm gonna try it this way. And so, if you look at a person like Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry did his plays, I think, for about 7 years before it really just caught on. People not going, no, I want to go. They go, no, I ain't going to Tyler Perry's show, no, no, no. One day it blew up for him. It worked for him. If y'all know the Ring doorbell company, you know, the little doorbell on that you can see the people at your door, you can catch them porch pirates. They went on Shark Tank and they were told no. They didn't think it was gonna work. And Ring is now worth over $500 million. And these are people that are smart business people and are successful business people. You know, with the Shark Tank, you got Mark Cuban on there. You got I think it's Damon John. You know, that started Fubu.
Who's there? more.
One deal that should really hurt involved a company called Doorbot, a video doorbell system.
Introducing the Doorbot, the first ever video doorbell built for the smartphone.
The sharks went out one by one.
It's really not an internet play, it's a consumer device.
I just don't think it's for me.
This company, instead of being worth $7 million, could be worth 80 million, 90 million. I just don't see that progression, and for that reason, I'm out.
But CEO Jamie Siminoff walked out of the tank and straight to the bank. Doorbot, now renamed Ring, is reported to be valued at $460 million, the most of any company to appear on Shark Tank.
Amazon is expanding its presence in the smart home market. The e-commerce giant announced yesterday it has officially closed the deal to buy the home security device company Ring. It's a reported $1 billion acquisition, making it one of Amazon's biggest purchases. Ring, founded in 2013, has more than 3 million users. It's best known as a smart doorbell maker. The device is a Wi-Fi-enabled doorbell that streams live audio and HD video. It lets users see what's happening on their property and even communicate with visitors, even when no one's home.
But you can't always go off nobody telling you no. You just got to do it for yourself. And so if this can inspire or motivate somebody to go ahead and do what you want to do, I serve my purpose for this video today. So with that in mind, man, if y'all want to talk about anything on the show, hit me up on my email at dramaticgamble@gmail.com. Follow me on all social media platforms at Dramatic Gamble. That's Dramatic with a K. And I'm going to holler at y'all another day. Jill, I'm out. Peace.
You say you got my back, then what's happening? Okay, you rappers pray for mercy. My appetite so thirsty. I'm in that photo Chevy. Say what you want, but won't outwork me.